With the new update coming out today, I decided to maybe check out some of the blocks that we have, as I really want to see what I could come up with, as we have all sorts of variety from like all the new different kinds of wooden shelves, all the different copper variants. So let's see what I could come up with. So the first thing I wanted to try out was a little light post with little shelves as the trim at the bottom here, with this covering an actual like trim light, and it actually works in the dark. So we could have like little light sources. I set up the alignment for the shelves to be at the bottom. It took me a little while to figure out, but we got it. I also have a little trim around these little bushes with little shelves going out on the outside for the slabs, birch slabs. I even added it on the little fence trim just to add a little, kind of makes it feel like a little nail with the heavy cores. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really liking this. So before we get any further, I should explain on how to get the alignment to the bottom of the shelves. Granted, I'm hoping there might be like a better way to do this, or like with a data pack, you right click this. So how you're supposed to do this, let's start with this one. So you do slash data modify block, whatever block you're looking at, and then align underscore items to bottom. And then you set value to 1. Because then like 1 and 0 is like equal to false and true, so then it changes it back and forth. Like I said, I'm hoping that there's going to be a better way to do this, but for right now, this is our only way. I'm sure there's going to be like mods or some data packs being created for this. But hey, anyways, on with the rest of this video. So my next question is, what can I fill in this little space with the amount of stuff that we have? There could be like all sorts of shelves or whatnot. As I'm really curious, I could do like a little bottom trim here. Maybe I could add like a little corner bits with copper. I don't know. Let's just see what I could come up with. So this is what I have come up with. I love the little shelves for like the little trim around the sides. Added these little like copper lanterns in the corners just to fill in the little space above. Added a little bit of a birch thing at the bottom. Added a couple little chests here, as I feel like the colors kind of work in this corner with little copper trap doors being oxidized a little bit. Yeah. I even added like extra little shelves on the side here because sometimes some bookshelves have those. Add a little bit of a furniture trim on the sides with the shelves. Even added this little bottom trim here with little buttons to make it feel a little more aesthetic. It took me a little while to get this one figured out because then there's redstone blocks behind it. So yeah, I don't know. I'm really liking these shelves. Oh, and that's the other thing. I added like the backside for these just to add a little bit of an extra trim on the walls, which I really like. Like if you go on the outside, it's just a block with these little trims or the shelves behind them, and the backside looks so nice. I don't know. But I have an idea for these copper things because they remind me of a little something. So let me quickly make that, and then we'll go check it out. You know I had to make this a little dungeon. It has that like nice little greenery in here to make it feel like you're underground with like the overgrown moss on all the chains. The one thing that I wish that Minecraft would do is like match the chains with the copper one depending on what you use, because I don't know, it looks good, but I wish that the black chain would match with the copper one. That's the one little thing I wish that Minecraft would do. Otherwise, it looks really cool. Granted, I don't have anything in there because I can really think of anything what I could add in there. Especially when I'm just trying out the new kind of blocks and whatnot. Try to figure out what I could do with them. I don't know, I love the trim look. Like, I think the one thing that I'm definitely taking away from all of this is the trim. Because of all the shelves, it adds like a nice little texture on the sides. I even add the back side on of the shelves on there. I don't know, I really like this. Love the chain idea. Now, I think that's all going to be for this episode. I know there's a lot more I could probably like experiment with, but I don't know. I like what I came up with inside this little room here, inside my little dungeon room, just to try things out. Like, I'm gonna love this next update. Now, for our server, if you guys don't know, I run a server called Jazz SMP. We're gonna have to wait a couple months for this before we get it onto the server. But I think we are really going to like this, especially for like all of us builders on there. So yeah. Anyways, thank you all guys for watching. Leave a like and subscribe for more content like this, and comment what your favorite part of this update is so far. Bye!